Hello world! WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of Minecraft Invasion. So what we're going to do today is hopefully finish all of the stuff that I need in order to continue with the stuff that I want. So how I mean by that is I need to set up my automatic miner so that it's properly outputting all of its items into the appropriate locales. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to determine here what needs to go, what needs to stay, and all that fun stuff, and hopefully sort it all away. So let us see. There's a bunch of stuff here, and some of it needs to go into a trash can, honestly. But other stuff can go and be awesome wherever it may want. So let us start with some of the stuff that we don't want, then we can go with what we want. So I am going to want, speaking about wants and needs right now for a second, hey, I do not want to jitter around like a jitterbug. What I want to do is sort out all of the trash so that it's not being a complete jerk butt all over the place. And the items go there. So it seems we are currently, well, it's first things first, the turrets seem to do very well, and I'm managing to not have any problems with them. The fact that it's red seems a little suspect. Anyway, so let's go back to what I was thinking about doing. We need to get that, and we need to sort it so that we have all the trash in a bad place and all the non-trash in a good place. So we will have to output the stuff from that chest into, I think, primarily our sag mill area. So in order to do that, we are going to need a trash can once again, so that I might as well just get a stack of cobblestone on my person, and I'm also going to need yet more chests. And I already had a chest in my inventory. Oh well, so let's lid this from our site and then do this. So thankfully nothing's sorted right now, so we can just do that and set an item filter for when we want insertion. And this isn't on the main system yet, so we have time to do this. So we want to whitelist and set this a priority of something that we'll wait for, because we need to actually set what this is whitelisting. What's the stuff that we don't want? Sort this first. We don't want that. Uranium, basically that's we will want. We want that, want that. Palladium, uranium. I don't think there's any absolutely useless things. Titanium, that's something that we will need. So nothing else here is useless. Glowstone, how much dust do we have already? We have 11 dust. So we might as well process that. So that's something that we can do. And we're going to need to sort all this stuff. So the main thing, at least to set our system straight before we decide to irrevocably change it for the worse, we'll want to set this as something that we just want to get rid of, because ain't nobody got time for that. Now the question is there anything that we don't want to sag mill inside of this? I think everything can be not everything can be sag milled, actually. Not everything indeed. So some of the stuff we can sag mill, some of the stuff we cannot sag mill. Therefore we're going to have to set this up so that we send all the sag millable stuff to one place and all the non-sag mill stuff to another. So we'll have to make a list of the stuff that we cannot sag mill. We can crush that. That's helpful. Do I want to keep this? Might as well sag mill that. Iridium, we can't sag mill. So that's two things already. Platinum, sag millable. Good. Uranium, did I already check this? Yes, we can. Diamonds, might as well. Nickel, yes. Rutile, we cannot. Zinc, yes we can. We can that. We can this. Can this. Can do that. That. Though we don't really want this. we might as well get rid of the redstone ore, because I don't think there's any point having this. Then again, that is a lot of redstone that we could end up using. I'll process it anyways for the time being, because it's not like it's taking too much of the process to do that. So basically, these are the things that cannot be sag milled. Therefore, we cannot send them to the sag mill. So we have two options. Option one is to send it to the trash, which obviously we're not going to be able to do because that is a stupid idea. Or option two is that, well, we're going to need to get our filter first. We can blacklist it from the other areas. So let us get our tin and start processing that again, because yay. Tin. Let's get enough for 3 filters, because we will need to get a bunch more filters. So basically what I'm thinking is this. We know that the white line is our sag mill line. So eventually this is going to be connected to the main hub, and everything must go, so to speak. But we don't want all of the stuff in there to go to the sag mill, since some of the stuff can't, as we know. So we're going to need to put one line that is basically going to be all the stuff that we cannot put in the sag mill. Let's put that here. Might as well. Nothing can go there, nothing can go there. This will be a temporary chest, I suppose. And we'll find out what to do with this at a later point. So insert into this, we're going to need to get our filters, so that's going to require a bit of paper in a second once I actually manage to get my way down here. There, good. They didn't end up being bars, because that would be sucky. Wonder if there's an extra use for this other than that. Anyways, so chest there. There we go. Eventually we're going to get to the quest. And we need to get some paper materials. Oops, that was not what I wanted. That's good enough. Every time I add an extra floor, I just go, okay, this is far. Nope, apparently it's not far enough. Gotta continue going down for this to be effectual, but apparently I am not able to grasp that bit of information, but maybe in due time I will be able to. Might as well put the paper in here, because we will probably eventually use that again. So in here, this is going to be our white line still, so insert from the white. With a high priority, we want this filter, whitelist only, to have these 3 ores. And match metadata, because I'm not sure. These do use metadata, so that is important to have. Not sure what else there is, but anyway, so white's good. We also need to set this to white. Have a high-ish priority, but that doesn't matter too much. Now, the only thing left to do is to hook this up to the main system. Assuming nothing else requires sag milling, we should be good. Okay, so you should start getting stuff. No, you shouldn't, because we need to extract on the white channel, always active, maybe on the actual thing. So we'll disable that. Put this here. Extract, white, always active. Seems we got some extra stuff that doesn't belong. Not sure. Managed to get silver ingots somehow. I'm not even going to question why that occurred. I probably know the answer, but I'm not going to bother. Silver here. Wow. You were not in the right place. I think I got silver in there, though. Bam! Silver. There we go. Now, eventually, we're going to need to process all this so that it's in a non-retarded location. But the glowstone, it's going... The glowstone's getting sorted. This stuff needs to still be smelted up, or maybe that's from the diamond ore or something. Anyways, we're gonna have to monitor this in a bit to see where everything is going, and we will also need more sag mills so that we can verify that the operation is indeed going along. Okay, that did indeed go somewhere, so we don't need to worry about this. So I'm thinking I'll monitor this and see if there's any tie-ups. I know there will eventually be tie-ups, especially since we don't have an output for the bauxite. Like, for instance, let's see here. What? Huh? Oh, okay, it was still processing the gold. So this aluminum cannot go to one of these chests yet for smelting. We still need to set that up properly, so we have to add more filters in here. So let's just at least temporarily get the aluminum. Uses, just simple smelting, that's fine. And then we can send it to the smelting chest, and unfortunately this is going to require, or fortunately, that is not what I want to occur in this instance. So, be a good boy, and get out of my sight. Yes, I think getting out of my sight is a good idea. So, we'll still need to set this up. I think that's fine. Insert with a filter. We'll remove this so that we can actually apply a proper filter in here. Put that there, and insert. There we go. Now, is there a priority on here that I need to worry about? Yes, 2. Because some of the stuff might go to the wrong thing, but anyways. Slime! Yay. Definitely what I wanted in a Monday morning. And we have the silver ore, which still we're gonna need to, not silver ore, which we're gonna need to sort all this out. I think this is sufficient, at least for the time being, in order to figure out where everything is going. And I think I'm content with just leaving this to stew for a bit while it works its magic, hopefully in some unarbitrary method. So let us continue with what we're trying to do. I wanted to get infinity on this, so what did I need for infinity? I needed to get an ender pearl and lapis lazuli with a book and quill. I think I might as well make a couple book and quills because I do have the resources available for it. And yes, I might as well make make a lot of this stuff. There. I'll just make 3 of each. Got 3 of each. At least 3 of it. Oops, I pressed the wrong button there. So, book and quill. Gonna need some every single time. Every single time. Already have some books. That was not helpful at all. So, combine these in here, and I can decraft these. That would have been helpful to know. Maybe not, I don't know. Okay. So, lapis. I need more lapis. Thankfully, I do have a method to get that, so let's just quickly... We could convert our clay into lapis, but I'd rather just go straight to the source because we have some free lapis. Ugh. Come on. Know how to clip me. Okay, that is not... I should not have talked back to the inanimate object. I apologize. That was my bad, and I apologize for all the wrongs that I have done onto your children. Silicon. Where's the silicon going? This goes on to the red channel, right? The outputs, no. The outputs goes to the green channel. I gotta check. What's that priority for that? Priority is 1, but there's a filter here, so that won't allow that. There might be stuff trying to go in here. I'm gonna have to look later on, scour my system to see if silicon is going somewhere it shouldn't. Thought I... Okay, I'm a dumbass. I am a complete and utter dumbass. Where is that, nickel. Might as well just put that there. Nickel there. So, all this stuff is not where it needs to be, and I'm going to need to sort this out at another point in time, but... freak's sakes. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Might need that, don't need that. I want to see where the system is backing up, not where all that stuff is going. Okay, so now that that is done, maybe we can actually find a use for this. I can do 8 for there. Is there smelting? Smelting only gets 1, obviously. Pulvis as well. Pulvis still has some energy left, and it is a relatively quick thing. I just need enough lapis to do my enchantments. Goodness. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is. Is there anything left in here? Yeah, but whatever. I will want to go to the ruins, but that's the primary reason why I am going through all this aches, pain, and hardship. Need the ender pearl anyway, so that's a good thing, because I do want to make sure I have infinity and eventually mending. What does mending require? Anyways, let's look at that after. So in order to make this, I need 19 levels on my character, 15 lapis lazuli and ender pearl, and then I'm going to need to actually make an anvil. How many did I need? 15 or 19? Probably 19. Should actually keep that in mind next time. Okay, there we go. So, bam, bam, bam. Got that. Still have 35 levels in there. I do need to make an anvil. But the anvil does require a lot, so I might not be able to. Dark steel. Do I have a lot of dark steel? I thought I did have a lot of dark steel just kind of lying around. It might be in here. No. Yes, I do, actually. 31. Did I make this to make an anvil? I think I actually did. So let's make a dark steel anvil because it does last longer. And having a longer anvil always would be helpful. And actually, I think the main reason I was going in there was to make those. So let's actually do that. There we go. So we need 3 of these, which is good enough. And we got all the stuff that we need for that. There we go. Should I make another one of those? Should I make one of those? How much does this cost? 4 levels. That is not bad at all. Let's see what mending requires. Mending requires an experience rod, 23, and 15 lapis. So can I leave this in there? Apparently I can, because I already did. So do that. Apparently I do not need any redstone whatsoever. So this is just going to get filled up and it's not going to siphon any more water or energy, which is a good thing indeed. So let's continue with that. So mending, the reason why I want that is because it'll consume less durability per action. I think I have a buttload of diamonds sitting around somewhere, so might as well extract them. 25 diamonds there. And we do have a bunch of stuff melting in here. So let's throw that in there. Yep. Did not mean to do that. Where? Okay, that I might want to apply mending as well, or some other thing. A lot of other things. Thinking, slow thinking. Always good to have a slow thinking period during all this kerfluffle. Did I have diamond dust in here? No, I think I sent diamond dust immediately to the smelting pit, so that is going to continue working. I'll have to eventually extract that stuff, but I think that's something I'll want to do between episodes. So I think the main thing I wanted was a bunch of sticks. So let's get a bunch of sticks right now. Just go ham on all this. Just go half of that. No point breaking the wood bank because that would cause splinters everywhere, and honestly you do not want splinters in every single location that you can think of, which would not be nice. Let's also throw this crushed diamond in here because we're gonna need that. Did you actually do that? No, of course you didn't, because that would be too easy. Ha! There we go. Throw this back in the smelting pit. I think that's the smelting pit. Might not be. No, that's the crushing pit. We got throw this into that. Just want some more diamonds. So, diamond crossbow. It's gonna require these, which is not bad. A total of 8 diamonds per crossbow. So I have 3 chances to make this. So that legendary. I think that's the best you can get. So bye-bye. And we need to make the experience rod. So the experience rod requires solarium, which requires soul sand and a gold ingot, and I do not think I have soul sand. Soul sand, how'd you get soul sand? Gotta remember that recipe. Soul sand, soul vial, sand, or I can just use sand there. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing, so let's get No, I actually have soul sand. That is good. Don't want to break the bank in that regard. We can also throw that in there, and maybe that might as well. Nothing that I need to worry about in here. That is good. Still need to make the experience rod, so that is 2 more gold nuggets right here. Lay it on me. Might as well. And we're going to need to smelt these up in the alloy smelter. So, bam and bam. Also going to need to put the book in here. I think it needed another gold. No, it required energetic alloy, which is redstone gold, and that. So one of this, one of this, and we need redstone. Where am I going to get redstone? Already have some on my person, but still interesting to think about, considering that I had so few redstone there. The fact that I'm basically swimming in redstone. I would not recommend doing that because it would make a very big mess. Anyway, so tangent complete. Let us make our experience rod. Get a little experience. 15, right? 15, I think. Let's throw that there. 23. Okay. Obviously, it was wrong there. 23. There we go. Get that book. So now I have 0 experience. This is going to require 2 levels. I think that's the cheaper option. Need to remember which arrow goes where. Mending. Good. So this requires 5 levels. Hardly going through any of my reserve. There we go. So that's that. So we got mending and infinity. So already this is kick-axe crossbow. Kick-axe crossbow. Yes, I did indeed say that. What was the special bolt? So let us test this out. We got some diamond crossbow bolts here. And for this experiment, I'll only have 1. Okay. I don't even have 1 on me. So this diamond crossbow will shoot crossbow bolts. That's a glitch. Okay, that is a glitch. So we'll fire the crossbow. Obviously that is a real one. We'll fire that. I have none in my inventory. And if I try to fire again, I have one there. But if I pick it up, all of a sudden, yay, diamond bolt. So that's going to be a bit annoying. Obviously, the issue is that the person who made the crossbow mod did not set the proper flags when it's fired so that it doesn't do anyways. So that it doesn't treat it as an infinity bolt. Infinity bolt. That kind of sounds kick-ass. By the power of the infinity bolts, I shall vanquish ye. Anyways, so power is obviously the next book that I might want to get. 24 flint. Wait. Do I only get that? Let's try 60 flint and a bunch of lapis. Still need the lapis though, so... Okay, we need a lot of lapis, so in order to facilitate that, I am going to do something that might not be advisable. Huh! Whew, that was a lot. That's enough. Okay, that's enough lapis, and we need a stack flint. I think I got that covered. And then we're going to need a lot of stuff there. Let's put that there instead. 35 levels. Uh, 35 levels. 27 for that. So 35 levels and 60 flint. How much lapis was it in order to do that? 15. Yep. Okay, so I cannot make the power book yet. I'm going to need a lot more prowess in order to do that. But what I think I'm going to do is, since I have this, I might as well go over there. The problem is that I'm still a bit squishy, so I am going to keep that in mind. I'll probably want to look at armor at a future part, but getting experience will be a good idea. Now there are the ruins over here, which I have yet looked at. Might be a good idea to throw all this stuff away, but whatever. Okay. That was stupid. That was beyond stupid. So, at least this leveled up, but I will want to level up this thing because it's nice, quick, and easy, and super fast because it always shoots diamond crossbow bolts, which is something that, honestly, I did not think I would get the pleasure of doing that all the time. And I'm not sure how much damage this does without the power. So let's see. You're level 30. So it does about that much damage. However, because it is a legendary thing, I'm not sure what the legendary ranged weapons, or rather what the special versions of the ranged weapons get as bonuses, because all that I'm able to do right now... Okay, now it's leveled up. It might actually gain experience at a faster rate. I'm guessing that's probably what it does. Not experience as in the player experience, but experience as in the item experience. But the point is that I got 30 levels saved at home, and I'm going to need a lot more for me to be able to do anything of... Basically, I aim at the guy, even if they're far away, and it works so well. Okay, let me just take a tour of the ruins, because nothing can go wrong there. Honestly, forgot I had the Staff of Traveling. So, we're at the ruins again. With a pretty good crossbow. Might be good to have a better sword while I'm in these, but I just want to look for a bit of loot. Which is not going to be very easily attainable, considering that I have these lamps instead of anything. Are those command blocks? Those are indeed command blocks. Okay. Ow. That poison is no joke. Okay, so let's log this as something that I don't want to do. Oh my god, that is dark. And cut this down. It doesn't treat this as a sword, which is unfortunate. I just want a closer look at all this. Script block. I don't think this should be available. That should not be here at all. Okay, so that's weird. I'm not entirely sure why those are available. It seems kind of like an oversight, but the point is that I'm going to want to explore this at a later point in time. Maybe I should actually get some useful things in order to be equipped on my bar. Oh god. I'm also going to want to get some experience. So maybe I'll go out another day between episodes, get a bunch of experience, because this should make it easy enough to get experience. I keep on thinking that I could get some armor to increase my experience rate. There might be some equivalent thing with weapons that allows me to increase the drop rate of experience, but I highly doubt that. That's something that I might want to look into, but it's not something that I'm going to be willing to hold my breath over. I think that's a good way to explain it. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Minecraft Invasion. If you like what you see... Okay, I gotta check that. There's no way I can not check that. Okay. First, I'm gonna actually... Okay. Okay. Okay, that is a robot dinosaur. And I am low on health, so that's all the time we have for this episode of Minecraft Invasion. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. I am getting the heck out of here. WayofTime here, signing off. I don't care, I'm just using this. Have a wonderful day. Please get me home. Thank you.